Welcome to Rad, a daily reader for Reddit. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. TIFU by misunderstanding a text from my wife thinking my kid had thrown up, and missing out on sex. This wasn't today. It was actually Sunday. The other night my wife and I were getting ready for bed and being kind of flirty. I had to use the restroom, so stayed downstairs while she went up to bed. While I was sitting on the toilet I got a text. Bring a bucket and a mop. Crap, one of my kids must have thrown up. I finished my toilet biz and went down to the basement to check the cleaning supplies. I found a bucket, but couldn't find a mop. I found one of those squeezy sponge things, but the sponge was missing. Figuring the vomit was probably congealing by this point, I just grabbed the bucket and a bunch of paper towels and ran upstairs. I got to the upstairs bathroom and found no mess. I carried the cleaning supplies down to my kids' rooms, but found no vomit. I went to our bedroom and found my wife lying on the bed. She asked what had taken me so long, and I said I couldn't find a mop, and where was the mess. She started rolling around on the bed laughing. Suddenly I realized bring a bucket and a mop was a line from WAP. Wet butt pussy. My wife had been in the mood, and I had spent 15 minutes looking for a mop in the basement. She was laughing so much that the mood was basically dead. TL. Doctor. My wife texted me a line from a Cardi B song to tell me she was in the mood. I thought she wanted me to bring cleaning supplies because a kid threw up. As a dude that has been married for 25 years, this story resonates so much. You just get in a groove. Words, phrases, signals are just there and you need to be really tuned into what's going on or you will miss them. This is a perfect example and really funny. Bucket and mop is a puking kid. Sink leaking. Dog took a dump on the carpet. Certainly not WAP. That being said, you did the right thing. If the script was flipped, you run upstairs with your pants around your ankles. To a puking kid, well, that would have been an unfortunate result. You did the right thing. Score 1 for you. Are you sure about that leaking sink thing? I'm almost positive it means grab the camera and bring the stepson. I'm stuck. Edit. Okay, I watch porn, but can we all take a second to realize how bad it is that everyone understands the meaning of this? In a rather wholesome thread, I appreciate the upvotes and awards, but my morals tell me that I would rather have been downvoted into oblivion for such a crude statement. What are you doing, step-husband? I'm not married, but I feel like laughing would make me more in the mood. Especially something wholesome like this. It's not like it was a gross joke or a mean prank. It was a joke about sex. Then it would be to ... Damn straight. My wife tells me I'm going to bed when she wants to get laid. Yet, when she's tired and just going to sleep, she tells me I'm going to bed. I tell her all the time. This is not a good system we have set up here. My wife does literally anything me. Is that code? My wife always has been. Can you take out the trash? Spits into palm and rubs it on dick. I quit asking. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep 100% of the time in my household. Everyone is reading this as super negative. In my household, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep 100% of the time too. Because it's a stupid code for sex. Doesn't mean there isn't any sex. The opposite in fact. Using I'm tired as a code for I'm going to bed, which in itself is a code for sex, sounds like a really boomer vanilla with the lights off and then go to sleep thing. I use my bed mainly for sleeping. If someone wanted to initiate sex with me in bed they'd have to time it in the few minutes I'm there after waking up or before falling asleep. If I'm telling someone I'm going to sleep, I'm going to sleep. If I'm telling someone I want on to frick, I want on to frick. Anyone not willing to say, I want on to frick, instead of I'm going to bed is not mature enough to have sex. Nothing wrong with vanilla. Just because you gotta get choked by a horse that looks like your father to come doesn't mean people don't enjoy vanilla. And then in the bathroom brushing our teeth. That's all part of the foreplay. FOTQ flight of the Conchords. It's business time. She takes out the recycling. It's not part of it, but it is important. Team building exercise 99! Exclamation mark. Finally, I have found my people. 2 minutes in heaven are better than 1 minute in heaven. When it's with me you only need 2 minutes. 'Cause I'm so intense. Making love for Mac and love for 2, making love for 2 minutes. Now I'm wondering what you would have done if she texted, "There's some whores in this house." instead. Then he'd have to spend 15 minutes looking for his pimp stick from back in the day. Always keep your pimp stick close at hand. Gators B words better be using jimmies. Kids Bob writers have entered the chat. You kids and your music. You took the safe route, don't worry. Right, could have been worse. My partner once played the old is it chocolate or poo game and didn't completely lose but came very close. Raising kids is like the worst wild kingdom ever. Imagine busting a nut and then being co-blocked by that same nut. You know what's sexy? Dads that want to take care of their kids if they're sick. Sexy and wholesome. I hope you and your wife make it up to each other this week with a nice risky romp. You're a good parent. Thanks for watching Rad. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. If you like these videos, check out Rad too.